Yes lads, joebilineHD here, and today we've got some impact predictions for you. Of course, it's international week, so all the players faced this week are playing for their countries. Well, most of them are. So do leave a like if you enjoy these predictions. This week's a little bit different because really, you can't really judge how well they're going to play in international week based on their club form, just because they may play differently or they're playing at a different stature of level compared to how they usually play. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about them and give you a prediction. So obviously they're on the screen now. However, the screenage isn't really important, so if you're doing anything else, you can just listen to me. You don't need to watch the video as such. Just listen to what I've got to say and that'll cover it all. There's not going to be much on-screen graphics today. So first of all, I was going to go left to right, but we'll start with rating. And we've got KARSDOR, 76 rated right wing back. Obviously plays for Feyenoord. Well, not necessarily, obviously, because you don't necessarily know who he plays for, but you can see the Feyenoord kit. Interesting that they didn't go for the international kit, so I'm not sure if they actually have proper international rights on FIFA Mobile, because most of the flags they use on the badges are all just the country's flag. Maybe it's because they only have rights to a few of them, so they just keep it even and don't use the national badges, and just use the flags instead to keep it even and metric. But yeah, Karsdor plays right back. Holland usually go for a 4-3-3 formation. The way at Bulgaria, he could join in the attack. He does at home, but he's only 76 and they are away, so it's going to be difficult. And looking at some of the last games for Holland, he doesn't always start, so he needs to start because it's unlikely he's going to come on as a sub. Like, defenders don't usually come as subs unless there's injuries, so there's not much point there. But for me, if he starts, I could see him getting involved. Interceptions, maybe not so much at the right wing back. Would he be playing right back, but the card's a right wing back? So I'm going for a +4 for Karsdor, which should just edge him into elite. Does look a decent card, but there's plenty of options there. And a lot of you may have Cerner if you weren't FIFA champion people, if you're looking for cards this nice. Next up, we've got Ivisevic, who plays for Bosnia, and Bosnia are actually playing Gibraltar. Obviously, they've got the main man Zeko up top, but they do often play two up top. And Gibraltar are one of the worst countries in the world for footballing, talent-wise. So if he starts, he could get a big score. There could be a big score on him. His card doesn't look that interesting. So from a using wise, he doesn't look that great. However, if he starts, which he should do, looking at some of the last few games of Bosnia, he could go high. Obviously, Zeko may be doing most of the scoring if he's playing. But for Ivisevic, I want to say like a +5, +6. But hey, it's Gibraltar, so he could even get a +10. Yeah, anything could happen against Gibraltar. Often teams score 6-7 goals against them. Next up, we've got 3 elites this week, and the first elite is Altidore, and they're playing Honduras. Depending on when you see this video, I may have gave you a cheeky double upload, so leave a like if I have. If I haven't, leave a like, you enjoy it anyway. So depending on when I upload this video, USA may have already played, but they're at home to Honduras in the early hours of Saturday morning, Friday night, depending on how you look at it from the UK. USA haven't had the best of starts in their qualifiers so far with 2 losses, but they're at home, they're looking to make amends, and Altidore, when he turns up, he can turn up. So for me, I'm going for a +4 for Altidore. However, at the moment, the prices going forward don't look that great for picking him up. Obviously, remember, I just give you the predictions. I don't say whether you should buy them or not because I'm not a very good trader. So this is just to give you that information. Next up, we've got Carvalho, plays centre defensive mid, holding role for Portugal. They're at home to Hungary, so Portugal could be dominating that game, which could mean that Carvalho may not do much. Maybe he'll intercept a few that comes through if he's holding in front of the defence. Maybe he'll do some passes to shoot, I'm not sure. But for me, I don't see that going up too high, maybe a +3. Should give him a little nice boost. Looks like a decent card either way. And then finally, we've got Cahill. England, obviously, on Sunday playing Lithuania, that home. And Cahill suspended, so he won't be getting upgraded or playing at all. I'm not sure why he chose him. Maybe they didn't realise he was suspended. But yeah, Cahill suspended. He will not be playing. If you like what the card looks like now, maybe you want to buy him. It's up to you. But he will not be going up ratings at all because he's not playing. So that's the 5. It's a little bit different this week, just with international week. But next week, we'll be back to leagues and the usual format of showing you definitely how they've been getting on recently for their clubs. But do leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here. Come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later. Peace.